Leo, welcome to your reading between you and your person. Your resilience lies in your tenacity. Nobody can truly see what you're carrying here, Leo. This is something here that you've hidden beneath the layers of pride, your ego, and fear. And as I was preparing for your reading here, I kept seeing this boy here and this video here. It seems as if you're marred here with a little bit of bad luck with energies in and around your energetic conflict. Seems as if no matter what you do here, Leo, there's energies that are in and around your energetic conflicts that seem to not have your best interest at heart here, even looking at this last card here of clarifying your life situations here, which granted the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's exactly what you need. So I feel there's a strong energy here in your energetic conference that speaks to that quite deeply here. Let's step into your person's energy, your astro dice energy between you and your person here in the base number 4 here, right? So there is an energetic conference where you are torn in between here, Leo, either starting a new path and a new life on your own and starting afresh, and even looking back here. As the energy stands, I feel that you're still looking back with this energetic confluence of the dark confessions of the soul. There is a strong concern around your stability. There's a strong concern as well around, I feel there's a property matter that you could be dealing with. There's a strong energetic confluence as well about a concern around your health and your person's health. With Scorpio energy, Jupiter energy, and the 11th house energy here, this is a very intense union here that you're in with this particular person that requires you to be very vulnerable. Right? This is a union here that requires you to be very, it's growth aligned. North Node energy, growth aligned here. Definitely karmic, not a union here for you to otherwise build in such a manner that you feel that this is somebody that will be in your life as a significant other forever. No, I see this person here being in your life for you both are in each other's lives for very specific reasons here, for growth, spiritual ascension, and expansion here, to allow for the both of you to have spiritual maturity and the life that you're wishing to have. As contradictory as that sounds here with regards the energy that I see presently between the two of you. Your person, on the other hand, you may say to me, hey, Coco, my person is cold. The Queen of Swords, and he's very cold, very short, very discerning, very focused here. There is an energy of an age disparity here. Leo, you may be older here with the Emperor energy. Your person isn't too far off with the Queen of Swords energy. What you don't see coming, though, which is beautiful in this energy as it opens, is that there will be a reconciliation between you and this person here, and there will be some form of stability between you. Now, the dark night of the soul is an energy that I am picking up between the two of you, you and your person. As such, I'm going to add these messages here of the dark confessions. Now, what you want to tell your person currently is you're afraid, or you had this fear, right, that they will reject you if you shared their feelings with them. You're currently having difficulty falling asleep. Some nights you stay awake thinking about this person here. And I strongly feel here, Leo, that you both have codependency issues with each other's here. All right. So your person needs something from you, you need something here from them. Your person's lead energy towards you, so far as the dark confessions are concerned. This is someone here that is focused on their life and they cannot be bothered about worrying about you, especially underneath that Queen of Swords energy. They are, however, putting on a facade. You may feel that this is someone here who's happy as to how things unfold in between the two of you. That couldn't be anywhere near the truth there, because they may smile on the outside, but they're definitely dying on the inside. So there's a strong energetic confluence that this situation here is really grinding your person as well, in as much as it is grinding you. From the Kippa, there's a strong energetic confluence that your person, for the both of you, maybe dealing with some health issues here. Now, this bad health issue doesn't come across as anything severe, This can be anything from flu in the flu season, if you're watching in South Africa here, we've just had the cold front. So there's that energy there of people responding to seasonal change. So there could be flu, there could be weight gain, there could be something. I'm also hearing addictions here for one or two of them. Leo, anticipate a message of concern. This message of concern seems to be around your stability again. All right. Strong message around your house here. It's almost like you're going to get a response back. So maybe you've been waiting for a response, anticipate a response back. Your person's energies towards you, you're definitely in their thoughts. You may not think that they're thinking about you. You may feel that they may have forgotten about you. Not at all. You're definitely in this person's thoughts here. But what I do see is the hangman energy here. There's a different perspective as to how they see you now. What you don't see coming here is this wealthy man energy here. Your person is really on this energetic conference of just focusing on their life here, all right, and being very self-absorbed. There's a very self-absorbed energy here, lots of pride, lots of ego here as well. This is somebody here that does come across as very well off, and yeah, there is this energetic confidence of them not really being focused on anything that's just pertaining here to love. For one or two of you, I hear you asking, is there a third party here? There is no third party. Right, clarifying life situations here. Your message here from the universe is important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding here. It's a very bold message here, Leo, but coming back at you as I saw that, like leading with that video there, where that kid just keeps getting, picking all the wrong things here. But you know what you want, but you just almost like the universe is blocking things here for you. The universe is saying here, they may not be perfect, they may not be what you want here. It's almost like the universe is intentionally getting the order wrong, but everything is happening for you in the background, working out for your highest and greatest good here. Right now, these puzzle pieces don't look like they fit here at all. They don't look like they fit at all, but Spirit is adamant here that definitely things are going to change here for you. Bottom of the deck here, Spirit is saying embrace solitude. Let's zoom in, reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. I feel a lot of you here could be also very single. Okay. There is this frost of stillness here. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is then found. Okay. And this is actually your person's energy here, which granted the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you need. Right, so I feel here, Leo, this is definitely a karmic union. Let's get into your tarot. Right, Leo, as we get into your tarot spread, almost done here, putting all the cards down. You open up here with the challenge being the King of Cups here. Now, the King of Cups being the challenge here, so interesting to also pair it with the Dark Confessions of the Soul. You definitely were afraid here to share your feelings here with this particular person. When we see the King of Cups is a very mature energy. It's an energy here that has got a lot of, can also be very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Restraint, right? It can be an energetic presence of restraint, can represent calm. So the challenges here in this union here were around applied wisdom for one or two of you here, diplomacy, having the ability here to restrain yourself in certain instances here, or your person restraining themselves here, and maintaining the stability here. And usually the traditional King of Cups is somebody here that almost presents the facade, and it's not a facade with the King of Cups. No, it's a very genuine energy, but they have the ability to present the facade that they are in love with you, they are all in, they're all present here, whereas they're really not. How it started, there was an energetic confluence of independence. I see you here being very single, very financially stable, in your power, expressing and exhibiting a lot of hyper independence here. This is a period where you meet this person in your life where You almost lack for nothing. As I say that, Leo, I see this property here in the background, which speaks to your stability here. But also, I've noticed that there's a lot of people here in your reading. I don't want to accuse you, Leo. I don't want to also accuse you, a person, but there's a strong presence of a third party energy. Now, that King of Cups feels as if you or your person were dealing outside of this union with another, either water sign, this is a Scorpio, this can be a Pisces, or and a Cancer here that your person or you were dealing with here in the recent past. All right. Now, that situation here, whatever this dynamic is that created, every input is an outcome. This was the result of that input here. Now, the strong energetic conference that your person may not necessarily have any proof, or you may not have any proof yourself here. However, this is a situation where your intuition was running wild. 1111, as I say that. And, excuse me, there's a strong energetic confluence of dreams. All right, you guys were dreaming during this period, a lot of dreams here, and you or your person here knew here that there was trouble here in paradise, and there was a third party energy definitely. There was then a block in communication. Okay, and I see this block in communication still protruding or still advancing, rather, even into the near future here. So I'm seeing a period of about possibly 5 months for you guys still not going to be speaking. Spirit show me the period that Leo and the person will be in no contact, or when will the contact resume again in this reconciliation? Exactly, right? By the end of the year. Literally said that. Your energy is so interesting here, Leo, because you love, or you love the idea of being in love here. Looking at the lovers here, I get the energetic confluence that you get lost in your head so far as the potential of what love could be and what love can bring into your life. Looking at the sun there and the lovers here, this is water and fire energy. Strong water and fire energy. You could have been dealing here with the water sign here, Leo, or your person, or okay, and there's a depth here, and there's a yearning here for a connection in your energetic confluence. Looking at this, if I was to summarize this is you saying to the universe, I'm ready for my divine partner here, no matter who they are. And there's also a willingness here to work on it here. Now, for one or two of you here, there's also that opposite energy there. There's a lot of bitterness, resentment here. There's an energy here of backbiting. Now, this is your shadow aspect and your shadow sides that are now coming to the surface here because of everything that has transpired here. For one or two of you here, there's definitely malicious attacks that you've otherwise imparted on your person here, or vice versa here. There are some spiritual attacks here that are very present and very clearing in this energetic conflict. Definitely want you to take full control of your life here with this Emperor energy. Uh, the energy is very polarized. Okay, you have love on the brain, but it's not your number one priority. You've got more stability on your agenda here now. When I say stability, this is you making practical decisions as to saying you want to have, firstly, maybe you want to fix your career, which will fix your finances. And if you are having a strange situation like this where there's a division here, especially if there's a child involved, there's this energetic confluence of wanting to have practical steps to almost rectify that particular situation. For one or two of you here, I'm seeing legal papers here. Um, there's child alimony here. There's excess. There's maintenance. Things of that nature. Those are the energies that I'm seeing here. There's also a very spiteful, backbiting energy here. A very cold energy that's coming from you here, Leo. And it's almost retaliatory for one or two of you. Spirit's advice here for you is to drop burdens. Everything that you're doing currently, especially if you're entertaining the low vibe, shadow aspects of your energetic confluence of trying to balance the scales here, work with dark magic and things to that effect. Spirit is saying here, those things are only adding weight to you. Those things are only adding weight to you. And there should be only 10 ones here. Everything that you're doing here, everything has got a cause and an effect here. Now, for those that are not in the low vibe, shadow aspect here, Spirit is saying here, drop the Spirit in here. In as much as you would love to have a reconciliation, as much as you would love to have a new start with this person, as much as you continue to manifest this person, Spirit is saying here, now is the time to really call it a day here. Now, external influences here are the Hierophant. You could have been dealing here with a Taurus. You're dealing here with somebody who's very stubborn, very fixed sign as well, right? Who presents with fixed sign energy there. There's also a very strong spiritual presence in this union here as to, yes, the outcome may not necessarily be what you want it to be here, Leo, but it's definitely for your highest and greatest good. And this is exactly how you planned things to work out between the two of you in the Akashic records here. If we look into the Akashic records for the growth and what you wanted to experience in this lifetime here, things worked out quite beautifully here. And I'm seeing an elderly gentleman, the patriarchal energy that is very much strong and present in your energetic confluence presently. So, especially if you've lost a father or a grandfather here, I am feeling their presence very much rife and very present around you right now. Your hopes and fears, Four of Cups, missing an opportunity, all right, being in your head for too long. Spirit's advice here is just saying here, there was never a opportunity for you to miss. Things worked out exactly the way that they were supposed to work out. You may have not necessarily liked how things have worked out here, Leo, but Spirit is very clear in saying things have worked out exactly how they needed to work out here. Final outcome here, you need to make a decision here because the past is definitely coming back here. We've got here the last judgment here. The last judgment, and I'm seeing 3 months. All right, so give about 3 months to 3 to 5 months again. This person is coming back. This union here is coming back as well. I see it happening. I'm hearing Spirit saying spontaneously. You don't even need to plan anything. All right, this is something here that's going to come together on its own here. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, what you don't see coming is, yeah, a manifestation. So either you or your person are definitely manifesting for this reconciliation, and it definitely is going to happen here, even with intimacy for one or two of you. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. Have yourself a good day.